Now to the story of a man on a powerful journey to raise awareness about veteran suicides. Ron Zaleski has walked all the way from Florida and has now arrived here in San Diego.
That's over 2,000 miles of walking across the country on foot. It's all to support a cause dedicated to helping veterans who are facing serious challenges. And joining us now to talk about his mission is the founder of the Long Walk Home, Ron Zaleski. Welcome to Fox 5.
Thank you very much.
And welcome to San Diego.
Thank you.
You know, I asked you this earlier. This isn't the first time you've walked across the country, but let's start with the fact that you walked barefoot the first time you did it.
Yeah, the first time was 2006 and 7. I did the Appalachian Trail barefoot, and I thought I knew everything. You know, I was a genius. I knew everything, and I was creating awareness and went to Washington to ask for mandatory counseling for all military personnel. And then that didn't work, so then I walked across the country barefoot and went to Washington with a petition for the same cause and thought, well, I'll tell them what to do, and I know what to do, you know, I'm a genius. And then, but then I realized I don't go tell somebody what to do, I do it, then ask for help. Mm-hmm. So this last walk is, we walked across the country, and awareness to me means nothing. It doesn't save a life unless you do something about it. So now we have a program. We have a suicide prevention program and an intervention program. And our prevention program takes 4 hours, and we've been enrolling people in it the whole way across. And then on our way back, we're driving now. I'm not walking this time. And then we're going to do the trainings because, and just what's nice about the intervention, well, our prevention program is we get them to shift their perception, and then it changes their life. It alters it, and it's easier to help somebody before they're on the ledge.
Right, so it's not just walking for awareness,
No.
but I'm sure along the way you get that awareness
Right.
because here's a guy who's walking across the country, not something a lot of people do. Talk to us about trying to get that awareness every step of the way, how effective it can be, but also like the logistics, like how do you pull off a 2,000 plus mile walk?
There I was minding my own business. No, we have a camper, and my adopted son came with me, so he takes care of me so I don't go off the rails, and you know, makes sure I'm okay. And but that's the logistics, and what happens is people think that awareness is enough and they're done. And we stress that they have to do something. And one of the biggest things is people are afraid. They think, oh, he's a stranger. We're all strangers, you know, and then we get so much bad press about strangers. But every day we walk, somebody stops us and talks to us, and we listen. And that's the biggest thing we do, is we listen and we hear them. Because that's what most people want. You know, you see a guy on a bus, and he's, you say, how you doing? Oh, I'm okay. And then you think you're off the hook. No, you can tell that there's something going on. You say, no, tell me what's going on. And then you look him in the eye and you listen to him. And that's all most people need, because they don't think they're seen or heard, so why be here? If nobody cares, what's the point? And most of the suicides are related to a failed relationship, 78% of the suicides, because if you come home, you defended your country, you fought for your country and your family, and you come home and your wife is gone and your kids are gone. Why did I do it? Why be here?
You know, your nonprofit helps provide counseling and intervention and things like that, and support for all of these veterans. It seems very personal to you.
It is.
And can you talk a little bit about that very quickly before we go?
I'm a Marine from the Vietnam era, and I was angry for 33 years. I blamed everybody but myself because of the way we were treated. And when 9/11 happened, I realized I'm the problem because I did nothing to stop it. I did nothing to help. So I feel like I'm more of a Marine now because I'm back for the wounded to help those young men and women. Because of what I experienced, I can help them because I've walked that path, so I can help them. And we have, anybody can join our mentorship program to help mentor the family members as well as the veterans. And It's personal to me because I lost a lot of guys and I was called a monster and a baby killer. And I just saw the repeat when 9/11 happened, and that was unacceptable to me. And I always said, well, somebody should do something. I looked in the mirror one day and there was somebody in that mirror. And I said, so what, who cares? It doesn't matter. I care, it matters to me, and I'm doing something. I don't want to be on my deathbed saying I should have done something. And a lot of people say, oh, I want to help a vet. Don't tell me you want to help. Tell me you're going to help. And this is how you can do it. If you want to help a vet, go to our website, thelongwalkhome.org, and sign up to become a mentor or find another way to support us or whatever you believe in. But life isn't a spectator sport. You got to get involved. You got to do something. I was a spectator and thrown away my freedom for 33 years by being angry.
And now you're doing something about it.
Now you're doing something.
All right, and hopefully a lot of people get on that journey with you. So again, give us the website one more time so people can get involved.
It's thelongwalkhome.org.
Okay.
We're going to be doing a training here in San Diego. It'll be on our website. We're getting a location tomorrow night. Okay. We'll have a location and the date and the time where we'll do the training. So anybody that wants to do it, it takes 4 hours. Please join us or look at the website and you'll be able to do it online.
You'll be able to help people in our community here in San Diego.
Yes.
Okay. Ron,
Yes.
thank you.
No, thank you.
We appreciate it. We have a link to your website on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Just click on the Scene on Fox 5 tab. Thank you again.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this break.
You're watching the Fox 5 News at 7:30.